So label's been covered for my own personal protection, but we have shower chair here. We have a toolbox, and we have a cat. Let's get this thing assembled. So based on my, IKEA furniture building past, this doesn't look like it would be that complicated to assemble. So here's hoping. And success. And Binks is doing his inspection right now. Is it approved, Binks? Is the shower chair approved? Oh, we still have to sniff. There's some more sniffing that needs to be done. All right, has Inspector Binks approved of the chair? Okay. Okay, I see. Oh, yes, we gotta make sure that down there, yes, down there needs to be stable. Understood. Got it. We're very, very secure in our safety inspections here. Are we approved here? Is it approved? Please. This is a very thorough inspection. Oh, we've laid down. Oh, I think that's approval. I'm gonna assume that's approval right there. That is the face of a very content kitty. Okay. Thank you for your services. Ready for my MRI. Here we go, just showing off my cute little sweater and my leggings, which I know I'm probably going to take off anyway, but still look cute. MRI done. It all went well. I'm currently sitting here on my sofa, just waiting to be picked up to go to work, because I don't feel well today at all. I don't feel like I'm so hot right now. Like, I feel like I'm overheating, but now I'm also cold, and I'm like, my stomach is not right. I feel like I'm all kinds of messed up, and I need to go into work because I don't have any time. If I'm out, that means I get docked pay. That means I can't pay my bills. I gotta be able to pay my bills. I gotta be able to pay my rent. And here are the day-to-day, everyday struggles of just living in a body that doesn't want to work properly or can't work properly or is unable to do so, has some kind of disease, disorder, and they don't even know what the fuck it is yet. Yeah, that's my morning. I mean, my skin actually looks nice. I don't have anything on my face right now. It looks nice. My kitty is giving me words of encouragement, at least. Thanksy. But yeah, going in today. If I still feel like this tomorrow, I'm gonna work from home. But yeah, we're gonna do that. All right, getting ready for work. We're just gonna do our hair first. I am so tired. I don't want to go to work today. I would rather work from home, but it's the one day that we have to work from the office. So, and I've been in the office the past 2 days. So day 3 in a row is really, really pushing it for me. But that means that I can do 2 days from home in a row. So Thursday, Friday, I can be home, work from home, and not worry too much about it, thankfully. All right, we're just gonna section that off. I don't feel like combing and doing a bunch of stuff to my hair today. I'm trying to revive the curl in some way, I don't know. Keep it separate. Just need it separate enough that I can tie this off. Beautiful. Now, before we even grab a little one of these now so I can use it later. This is my quick, want to look put together but don't have a lot of energy for much else hairstyle, where I kind of do a fake braid, do like a little twist, which already is looking like shit. Fuck. But yeah, no. Got my MRI results back. Nothing to worry about. Nothing showed. Nothing. Let's restart that because my phone keeps falling. Got my MRI results back and they are normal. Nothing alarming is showing in them. Nothing to worry about, which I knew. I figured, you know, the test just kind of like caught me either ovulating or having some kind of hormone thing because I have PCOS, and so that was fine. That was to be expected, I guess. Like, if something had come up of that, I would have actually been really thrown and super shocked. But yeah, so nothing worrying in my pelvic MRI. The pet just caught something random and thankfully not dangerous. Now that I've twisted down enough. Let's tie off that little part there. So that way I can actually have a little tail. Because this is not coming out, this tie. This tie is staying in. I am not undoing it. Because fuck that. No. I start physical therapy tomorrow. And the first session's at 8:30 in the fucking morning, which that's a little insane if you ask me, but then my other two are after work at 5. Now, in order for me to actually not take off any time from work on those 5 o'clock days, I need to get to work at 8 in the morning. Just FYI, it's somewhere, maybe around 7, maybe a little after 7 a.m. right now. I would need to leave my house like 6:30, 7 o'clock to be able to get to work at 8. And not because it just takes that long to get to work, because my job is actually not insanely far on mass transit. It's just, it takes me a long time. And sometimes I need the bus. Sometimes, you know, shit happens. I'm gonna do a little messy bun here. Well, my mom just called and I have a ride into work. Yay! So now I really need to do this quickly because she said she'll be ready to leave in 10 minutes, which means they'll be coming to pick me up in about 20. Which means I gotta get everything done in 20 minutes. So, and I feel like I definitely need some makeup today. Today is a makeup day because I look like the dead. So we're just gonna quickly do this. I started using like this Typology tinted skin serum, which is, it's essentially tinted skincare, but I really, really like it. Gives me a skin-like finish without actually like making me look like I have a pound of makeup on. And it has like nourishing things for your skin too, so yay. So that it's fine. We're gonna go in with, do I have a concealer? No, I don't have a concealer brush in here. My concealer brush is right here. I knew I had to. I knew I had to have packed it. All right. Some concealer. We need concealer. More concealer is needed. And I feel like I need just a little bit here and here. I'll blend that in with my finger, but you know, I'll usually use the Rare Beauty, like the under eye brightener, but I feel like these baggies needed some actual coverage and not just brightening. Which, again, the Typology concealer has a nice bit of coverage, but it's still, and it also has like caffeine in it to help with the little dark circles and the puffiness. Well, not the dark circles, but the puffiness for sure. Well, I don't have puffiness. My eyes look sunken in, to be honest, which doesn't help with the shadow. But, you know, get a little bit of this darkness out over here. Blend, blend, blend. I think we're good. Oh, yeah, this is good. Oh, yeah, look, much better, much better. I don't look like The Walking Dead right now. I actually look like I got some sleep. I did get sleep. That's the thing. I get sleep. I sleep. I fell asleep around 11:30, woke up at 6. So what is that, 6.5, 7 hours? Powder puff a little powder so that way my concealer at least don't run nowhere. We don't want that running anywhere. I've had the Lady Gaga Abracadabra song stuck in my head all fucking week. Hold me in your heart. It's so good. It's so fucking good. It is really good. Okay. All right, now I don't want to look like the dead right now. Put it in there. Don't want to look like the dead right now. Don't want to look like the dead right now. So more of my Rare Beauty Nearly Neutral blush. I think I've used this before in a video or a vlog. I might have. It's pretty much the only blush I wear. So if I ever put on blush in a video, that's what I did. Or a vlog. It's not like a video diary, to be honest, for me. But, you know, this is not high production value here. But I don't care, because I'm just having fun documenting things. And if nobody watches, fine. If somebody watches, fine. A lot of people watch. I actually might be a little concerned that y'all have nothing better to watch, because these are not great. But more for me. But I don't know. I think just I'm gonna maybe put out some everyday struggles for people who kind of deal with similar shit to what I do deal with. I can't English today. What is wrong with me? I think, yeah, that's my makeup for the day. I'm not doing much else. That's it. This is it. This is what my job gets. My job gets this. Beautiful. All right. Let's put put these combs back where they belong. But yeah, that's it. I'm not doing anything else to my face. Not no skin done. Now it's off to work. Had my first physical therapy session. It was just an hour, you know, more so to get, you know, baselines of what, you know, what I need. So we're gonna work on leg strength. We're gonna work on balance. And with that, endurance, which is kind of looped in with the leg strength because my legs give out after a while. I am exhausted. I'm exhausted today. Oh my God. I was supposed to be there at 8:30. Like 8:30 was my appointment. I left my house at 7 and I just made it for 8:30 because the freaking trains, like, anyway, it should have taken 45 minutes to get there. I essentially gave myself double time, and even giving myself double time, I just made it. That's ridiculous. But yeah. So yeah, every assessment that this physical therapist did was basically put me in the increased risk of a fall, which I already knew because I've had several falls already. But I really hope that this works, you know, gives me a little more endurance, a little more strength, a little more balance. I know it's gonna end up wiping me out, at least in the beginning, hopefully not so much later on, you know, I get used to it or something, I don't know. I hope, but as of like today, my legs are insanely tired. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous how tired my legs are, how just tired my body is, just making it there and making it back home. So we'll see how it works out. Next week I have one session. Week after that I have one session, and then it's 2 sessions a week. So ease into it and then full gear. But yeah, hopefully, I really am hopeful that this will work, at least somewhat. A little bit. Great. I feel like crap today. I got my period, so I don't feel well right now. Got cramps, nauseous, whatever. I have some tea over here. Just having my tea. I know it's Hogwarts. It was a gift. We don't stand J.K. Rowling in this place, but it's already, you know, it was given to me and I couldn't return it, so. But yes, I am a Slytherin. This is my house. Yeah. I just feel like shit. I woke up in the most metal fashion. I woke up in a pool of blood. Yeah. But woke up, didn't feel well, had to jump directly into the shower to clean myself up. Did so, realized that I dirtied my quilt, so now I need to, later today, when I'm not working, go downstairs so that I can wash said quilt. So that's not gonna be fun, but it is what it is. Why is it? You know, because I hopped in the shower, I said, let me wash my hair because my hair hasn't been washed. You know, I did my oil treatment last night, so it was some intention today to wash my hair at some point today. Did it this morning because I was already in the shower. Why not, right? Why is it when you wash your hair and you don't need to go anywhere, have no plans to go anywhere, I have no plans to leave this house today at all. I washed it, just combed it out, detangled it, slapped a little bit of, I don't know, one of the curling foam products, whatever. It's like, I think the Verb curling gel foam. I'm trying to use that up. I don't like it. It doesn't really give my hair a lot of hold. It doesn't really make my hair look really nice. But for some reason today, like, look at how nice like my hair looked, like, and I have nowhere to go. If I needed to go somewhere, I would look like a floof ball with no definition, no nothing. Like, but today, like, my hair looks phenomenal. Because all I want to do is curl up in a ball in bed. That is the irony of life. Well, no, not the irony. It's not the irony of life. That's just the rule of life. Like, if you have curly hair, your hair will look nice on the days when you have no plans to do a single thing. And on the days when you really need it to cooperate, it has a mind of its own. And it's like, no, I'm going to look like you stuck your finger in a socket. Or I'm going to fall flat and you're going to have like zero volume. Like, look at the volume at the roots. The volume at the roots. If I needed it, be flat as a pancake. Flatter than a pancake, I should say, because I actually make some pretty fluffy pancakes. So, yeah. I don't know why that is, but it's annoying. End of my morning rant. I have a meeting in like 10 minutes. So I gotta go. Further update for today. Hair still looking good. I realized earlier, I said, oh, I have to wash the quilt, and then I immediately said I have no plans to leave the house. I mean, to wash the quilt is a plan to leave the house now at this point, right? Except my body is telling me no. So I spot cleaned it as best as I could. I still need to go wash it. Like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts. It needs to get washed. But at least it won't, like, stain. Best way I can say it, won't stain too badly. But, like, my legs are just, I just try to stand, and just trying to stand, my legs are shaking and my knees are buckling, and I really overdid it yesterday. And it wasn't even like physical therapy itself. Like, physical therapy, yes, well, it was more of like an evaluation. So she was like really testing me, and I was really pushing limits in physical therapy. But I think what truly did me in was getting to physical therapy. I left at 7. I had to be there for 8:30. MTA is bullshit. And I ended up like, I was like, I just have to get there. I couldn't wait for elevators or anything like that. I'm like, I just need to walk and get there ASAP because I cannot be late. Because this place, they have like a lateness policy where like if you're late over a certain amount of time, you like forfeit, and it's a whole big thing. It's a whole big thing. So I'm walking. I ended up walking up the stairs from the platform to the mezzanine, and then I left the exit and I walked up some more stairs to get, oh, no. That wasn't stairs. All right. So I walked out, and then there was like a revolving door. So I walked out the revolving door, and then there was a staircase after the revolving door, and the staircase up, and it was pretty steep steps. Like, by the time I got near the top, like last like 4 or 5 steps at the top of those, my left leg, my left knee, my left leg specifically was just collapsing out. So then I had to, and I was still like forcing myself, like, no, like you gotta walk. But I had like my cane on one side, and I was holding onto the handrail on the other, and I was using my body, like my upper body, to pull my body up the stairs because my legs could not support, specifically my left leg could not support pushing my body up the stairs. And then from there, I had to walk as fast as I could. What was it? 4 blocks down and a block over, which is like 4 Manhattan blocks down, and then 1 avenue block over. Avenues are very, very long. So it was a walk. It was a long walk, trying to walk as fast as I could. It was slightly raining, and that doesn't have, for anything, but I was like trying to be very careful to not slip on the ground in certain spots, because sometimes even cement will get slippery. Anyway, I got there to physical therapy and then did whatever, I had to do there, and then had to make my way back home, which meant I had to walk back to the train station, those 5 blocks again to the train station. I ended up walking a little longer because correction. When I got out of the train station, it left me on 1 block closer. So it wasn't 4 blocks down, it was 3 blocks down. 3 blocks, 3 streets, and then 1 avenue. So coming back, I went to the accessible entrance, and the accessible entrance was 4 blocks instead of 3. So yeah, it was 4 blocks to get there, 5 blocks to get back. All right. So I got the 5 blocks to get there. I get to the station. The station has like a door that I got to enter. So I'm like pulling open the door, and I almost fall forward because my legs, I couldn't pick up my left leg to walk. And so it ended up dragging, and I didn't realize it was going to drag because my brain is like, walk. And so I almost tripped. Thankfully, I caught myself, and I had my cane, leaned on my cane, caught myself so that I didn't fall. But yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I got to the train. The 405 train, because that's where I had to go, the 405 train. The 405 train wasn't running, so I ended up taking the 6 down to then have to catch the 405 at the last 6 stop anyway. But at least I was able to sit on the 6 train. So I was able to ride on the 6 for a while. By the time, I was exhausted, and then I got to the last stop on the 6. I'm sitting down on the 6. I'm just relaxing on a bench in the station, waiting for my train to come. Train comes, I take it 1 stop to Fulton, and then I hop on my transfer train. But my station is not accessible. My station is not handicap accessible. The station after my station is handicap accessible. Or I can get off earlier and then take the bus. So I can either take the bus there coming, or take it 2-3 stops coming in the opposite direction, depending. I decided to just get off earlier and then take the bus the rest of the way. And I mean, either way I take a bus, it's just the length of time in which I'm on the bus. Because it was early, I knew that the bus wasn't going to be insanely packed. So I took the bus on the way back, and I almost fell in the bus just getting up when we got to my stop because my legs were so tired. They were so fucking tired. I was exhausted, my legs. And got home, rested, whatever I could, and now today I'm feeling it, but I'm not tired. It's just my legs, the muscles in my legs. So I'm gonna see if I can focus on just getting protein so that I can get some muscle recovery, some fuel to make those muscles stronger and build them and stuff, because I think I hope that's what it is. I hope it's muscle, and not that the nerves are just not working correctly, because if it's the nerves aren't working correctly, I feel like I'm fucked. I just think I overdid it. I think I overdid it, and my muscles are we're not used to this. And yeah. And the thing is, I used to be able to make walks like that, no problem. I used to be able to go upstairs, no problem. And just over the past year, I can't do it anymore. No matter how much I try. It's I try to, I just, and I mean, at one point I was even exercising. And I was on the treadmill, and I was doing things, and I was weightlifting and really trying to improve my strength and and I was starting off at a pretty good baseline, and it's just I just went downhill, and it's I went downhill so fast. Went downhill so fast. You know? But, yeah, I don't like, I don't like crying like this, but it's really emotional because you want to do things and your brain is telling you to do things and your body's just like, nope, 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 nope. You know, and I use music a lot to cope too. I use music to cope. And I was just like trying to find songs that I can relate to about like what I'm going through health-wise, chronic illness-wise. And there's a few songs that you can really relate and that are specifically written about that stuff, but it's hard. I made like a list of a few things, and then, you know, Spotify will say, oh, hey, like on the bottom of the list, it'll be like, consider these and see if there's things you want. And I was like hitting refresh. I was like, nothing here is really connecting with me. And then this is a little bit of dark humor, at least. You know, I have a lot of balance issues. I fall a lot. Like I'm a fall risk. You know, as my physical therapist has said, she's like, everything here is pointing at you have an increased risk of falling. And empirical data, you know, having fallen, you know, about 3-4 times this year. Yeah, I know I'm a fall risk. I know. So, out of nowhere, I see one of the recommendations is Unsteady by X Ambassadors. And I was like, oh my God, is this the song I think it is? And so I play it. And I hear the first lines, hold on to me, I'm a little unsteady. And I fucking lost it. I was cackling, laughing so hard. It was so funny. And I was like, yep, that's definitely going on the playlist for sure. It's definitely going on the playlist. I couldn't believe that. It was great. Sometimes the universe will throw you a really funny bone. Yeah. But yeah, so that's where I am. And I'm feeling very unsteady today. And I'm still trying to walk around and do things around the house when I'm not, you know, working and doing things. I just completed like this whole freaking training for work and took a little break so that way I'm not, my break is looking at this and doing some vlogging. Yeah, I'm just, it's a lot. You know, there's a lot that goes into just day-to-day life, and you think about a lot and you deal with a lot, and there's a lot of emotions, and I feel kind of like a ping pong ball that I'm like crying one minute and I'm laughing the next, and I guess it's just life. But I don't know, like I feel like life is just a little different when you deal with the things that I'm dealing with. And I know there are other people in the world who deal with similar things, or, you know, chronic illness, but in different ways, and different illnesses have different issues and whatever. But the fact that I don't have a diagnosis, even my physical therapist was like, you know, not having a diagnosis means that we don't really know like prognosis, if you're just gonna steadily decline, and we just have to tackle it like, you know, let's see, you know, have you do things and just improve with the level that you're at, or if, you know, just help you cope, or if there is you know, ability to, I guess, what is the word, like there's an ability to progress, or you know, improve, get better. There we go. Ability to get better. I hope everybody's okay. New York City. But yeah, it's, yeah. I mean, it's just, I don't know why I'm remembering this. I remember another day that I had a really bad day, and it was a day that I had a fall. I was going to see my neurologist. I went on the bus. I was going to take the bus to the train, and the bus was full. It was full of people. I lost my balance. I fell face forward right onto the floor. There was a wheelchair there, so I couldn't sit in the priority seating because the wheelchair was in the priority seating. And, you know, it's just a packed bus. I fell down. I was trying to get up. Some lady tried to help me up, but it wasn't work. Like, I needed to get like my leg under me. And anyway, I got up. I was trying to steady myself, and not a single person was offering their seat. If I saw somebody fall and I was able to stand, I would have stood up and been like, here, take my seat. Even the lady who tried to help me up, she was sitting in a priority seat, and she didn't offer. And I'm not one to ask. I don't ask. I don't like to ask, because then people look at you like, why are you asking? You're young. What's going on? Yeah. So I don't like to ask. It's something, and I got to get better at that. I got to get better at, when I need a seat, to ask. That's something that I need to be able to do. And like, finally a lady saw that nobody else was offering. And so she stood up and she said, here, you could sit here. I said, thank you very much. Sat down. I sat down next to her daughter. Her daughter is disabled. So there you go. Somebody who deals with somebody with a disability, you kind of see it, you know. And it's usually the people who give up their seats are people who either are disabled themselves or had somebody in their life with a disability that they needed it. I find, like, you know, young people who don't know and don't sympathize, don't empathize, don't like to do it. It's or like, I know not every illness is visible. As with me, I know my illness is not visible. I don't even know what the fuck my illness is, but, you know, it really, like, high school kids, you know, who are just sitting there playing on their phone in a priority seat. Like, you can get up. You can get up. You're a kid who, you know, is going to school, and I saw you like run on with a basketball, and now you're sitting in the priority seat. Like, you're okay. You don't need to sit there if somebody else like needs it. But yeah. I don't know why I'm even ranting about this right now. I don't know why I'm on this tangent. It's just like, it's like the jumble of my brain. Yeah. And I think this next vlog is going to be vlog is going to be a little long, but that's all right. Sometimes more happens in your life some weeks than others, I guess. It will be fun. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that fun, but